everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Today is Lampworking video day, so we're just going to play around and I'll show you a couple of techniques that I learned and just kind of play with glass. Every bit of it is a new experience for me. Some glass reacts differently when it's heated and cooled and heated and cooled at certain temperatures for certain periods of time within seconds, and it will change colors. There's a reduction and a striking. There's so much to learn. So while I'm playing with glass, I'm always learning, and I'm bringing you along on the journey with me. So as always, safety first, and then I will light the torch. And depending on what I end up doing in this particular video will depend on whether it's music all the way through or if I do some voiceover in it. There's a chance that I will, due to what I kind of have in mind to do. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm about to use the first technique that I just learned, which is using a puni. That's the mandrel, heating it up, and I'm going to insert it to the hot ball of glass, and basically what it works out to be is a handle. got it to the basic shape that I'm looking for. And I've got a stringer here. I'm going to start applying just a little bit of color in the area between that green and blue. Now what that's going to do is act as the white part of a wave that's coming in. So like just a little bit of a cream or peachy color, not even peach, it's like a cream color. Just heating it now and giving it a little roll on the marver. Now I've grabbed a dark blue. And this is another technique that I learned. We are going to create waves by heating up one spot on the glass, sticking the stringer into that hot spot, twisting it, and then snapping it off as it cools. There we go. Zooming in so that way you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So now I'm going to find the next spot and heat up the glass, stick that stringer in, give it a twist, 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 let it cool, and snap it off. And we're just going to keep doing this until I'm happy with how many I have. Okay, I'm almost content with what I have. Going to do one more. Nice little wave going on there. So I'm thinking the green is kind of like deep in the water, and then we have the waves with the white, just swirls with the blue in the center, that real deep dark blue. Now just going to give it some shape and smooth everything back out. I want it to be almost teardrop or raindrop for that matter. All right, now I'm going to grab the next stringer, the light blue, and I'm going to go into the areas up above a little bit and give them a twist where I've got just a little bit of white up top, so it's kind of like splashes and upper level waves, because sometimes you have waves that ride in on top of other waves or right behind. So just working on it a little bit here. Such a fun technique to do, to create these waves within those colors. So I grabbed the lighter color, more transparent green that I have, and I went down into that green that is at the bottom, and I'm just swirling it a little bit so that way it kind of gives it a little bit of a lighter color in spots, and a twist and snap off. There we go. I think I'm pretty happy with that at this point. Now we need to smooth it all out again, get it all with a decent shape to it. Now it's time to make the bale and the sky. So here we go. We're going to do some dark blue on top of the very tip of that project I have. Heating both the tip of it and the glass rod. Now I'm going to meld them together, and give it a little bit of a pull to kind of stretch it out a little bit. There we go. Going to try to give it just a little bit more dark blue there before I actually create the bale. So now I'm starting to do the pull for the bale, just heating it up slowly, and as I'm heating it up and pulling it out a little bit, I'm also looking at the direction I want it to go. So that way it best shows the designs. So I'm looking for the best side, what I like most. And that's the direction that I'm going to create that arch. Bring it around and fuse it slowly to, takes a little bit of maneuvering, but slowly get it stretched out and fuse it to the rest of the glass. So it creates this really cool looking bale. Get this a little bit hotter. Stretch. Curve. Takes time. I'm not real good at it yet. I mean, I can make it happen, but it isn't exactly like it should. So there we are. We've got the start of it. So now I'm going to work on shaping the bale, heating it up slowly because it is thin. You can burn it. So here we are. We're just going to give it some shape. Smooth some things out. Check it, see what more I need to do. Gonna switch tools, and now I'm going to kind of smooth that out with the butter knife. Shape it up a little bit here. Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to get it off my handle by using the mashers. Find a spot to get a hold of it so that way it doesn't break. And start heating up the bottom down by the mandrel. Now, generally, you can just let it cool and then pop it off the mandrel. But I'm wanting to heat up the bottom, remove the mandrel, and smooth out and shape the bottom of it. So I'm just kind of dipping in and out of the flame. I don't want it to get my mashers real hot, and I don't want to get the mandrel real hot. I just want to start working on getting it pulled from the hot glass or from the glass. There we go. And we're free. So now what I'm going to do is heat up the bottom and start just giving a little shape to the bottom. Smooth everything out. And I'll just keep working with that until I'm happy with it. Take a look at it, make sure that it looks good. If I find any spots I need to smooth out, I'll go ahead and do that now at this time. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Now it can go into the fabric to cool. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I appreciate your time, your patience, and knowing that you're enjoying this journey as much as I am. Be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.